Okay, so have you heard about this? ChatGPT can, like, look at your AC and tell you what's wrong with it.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's pretty crazy, right?
It is, yeah.
This whole AI thing is getting, I don't know, kind of freaky, but also kind of cool.
It's definitely changing things up fast.
So for this deep dive, we are going to talk about using AI to diagnose problems with your AC.
Right.
We're focusing on ChatGPT's new live camera feature.
Uh-huh.
Like you literally open the app, point your phone's camera at your AC unit, and boom.
ChatGPT tries to figure out what's going on.
Exactly. It's wild.
Yeah.
So, obviously it's not going to like actually fix the problem,
Right. Of course not.
but it can maybe give you a clue as to what's up before you call in the pros.
Exactly. It can be a helpful first step. It's like a quick and dirty diagnosis.
Yeah, like, is it something simple or is this something that's going to need a whole, professional intervention?
Exactly.
So how does this thing even work? Does ChatGPT like magically understand what it's looking at?
Yeah. Well, not magically. It's all about the data. ChatGPT has been trained on a massive, massive data set of images. I mean, we're talking millions and millions of pictures of AC units, I'm sure, both working ones and broken ones.
Okay, so it's kind of like facial recognition, but for AC parts.
In a way, yeah. It learns to recognize patterns. What a healthy AC unit should look like and what a problem might look like.
So it can spot like a dirty air filter or maybe leak.
Yep. And even more complex stuff, like I was reading that it can even detect frozen coils, which, let's be honest, most people wouldn't even know what that looks
I
like.
definitely would. So what are frozen coils? What does that even mean?
So your AC uses refrigerant to cool the air, right?
Right.
It's a special fluid that circulates through the system. Well, sometimes if something's not working properly, the refrigerant can actually freeze on the coils inside your unit.
Oh, wow.
And that's bad news. It means your AC is not going to be blowing cold air anytime soon.
And ChatGPT can tell that just by looking at it.
Well, it can pick up on the signs, ice buildup where there shouldn't be any, or maybe excessive condensation. Those are visual clues that something's amiss.
That's pretty amazing.
It is, but it's important to remember this is just a starting point, right? It's not a substitute for a real technician.
Right. This isn't a DIY magic bullet.
Definitely not. I mean, think about it. ChatGPT can tell you, hey, it looks like you might have a refrigerant leak.
Right.
But it's not going to be able to fix that leak for you. That's where the pros come in.
Exactly. And I imagine some of those repairs can be pretty dangerous if you don't know what you're doing, right?
Absolutely. Refrigerant leaks, electrical issues, messing with those things without the proper knowledge and training can be, well, it can be downright unsafe.
So this is more about like empowering people with information.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly.
So you can be more informed when you do call in a technician.
Exactly. It can even streamline the whole process for the technician.
How so?
Well, imagine they arrive at your house already knowing that it's most likely a refrigerant leak because you used ChatGPT to get a preliminary diagnosis.
Oh, right. Instead of them having to spend like an hour figuring out what's wrong.
Exactly. So it can save everyone time and potentially even money.
That's a pretty good outcome.
Yeah.
So it's a win-win potentially for both homeowners and the technicians.
Yeah, I think so.
This is all pretty mind-blowing to me.
It's definitely a glimpse into the future of home repairs, and who knows what's next. Maybe one day we'll be using our phones to diagnose every appliance in our home.
Like your washing machine tells you it needs a new belt before it even breaks.
Exactly.
That would be awesome.
It would.
But for now, I guess the key takeaway here is that AI can be a super useful tool, but it doesn't replace human expertise,
I think that's a great point.
especially when it comes to more complicated repairs or safety concerns.
Yeah. AI can give you those initial insights, but you still need a qualified technician with experience and knowledge to make sure the job gets done right.
It's kind of like a partnership, right? AI and humans working together to keep our homes running smoothly.
Exactly.
That's a pretty cool thought. Now, here's a question for everyone out there listening. If this technology can be used to diagnose your AC unit just by looking at it, what other potential applications could we see in the future? Could this be the start of a whole new era of DIY home repairs? Or is it best to leave things to the professionals? Let us know what you think.